Hello guys.
Yeah.
Today I want to share a really amazing story.
Wow.
So now can you close your eyes? I want to talk about the creation. By the creativeness of God, every creation was made, right? Can you imagine? In the outside, there are trees, there are birds, there are dogs barking, and there are ants. They're so amazing, right? And also the important thing of the creations. What is it? Human beings. Human beings are created. And you can look at each other. So amazing, right? So beautiful. So awesome, right? I think just too much beautiful. And also once in a while, human beings have been developed day by day. And they made a lot of new developments, such as internet, TV, phone, car, so many things they made. And also they also study about the human behaviors. The human behaviors. Did you catch my point?
Yeah.
But today I want to talk about the habit of human behaviors. Today I got the message from the book Atomic Habits. Wow, right?
Wow.
Do you know what the atom means? Atom is, do you know? Atom is the smallest part, the smallest particle. But I really ponder why the author made this name, the book title, Atomic Habit. Did you get the points?
Yeah.
The atom means the smallest particle. But what atom makes? Atoms put together, it makes molecule. And do you know the atomic bomb? It's make really big power. It makes really big power. So I ponder and I make definition of the atomic habit. The atomic habit is really small. Atom is really small. A small habit makes really big things. So as the book said, tiny changes, remarkable results. So I want to talk about this. So before I start, I want to give you one really interesting story. So in the Britain, there was one cycling team. Do you know cycling? There's a bicycle team. And one director hires one trainer. And he said to him, hey, change only 1% of the cycling and make every part and develop 1%. And the trainer break apart into really separate many parts. You can think like the seats of the cycle, or the clothes of the rider, or the bed position of the rider, or the food, health of the rider. You can think like that. So trainer changes only 1% of the rider and the cycling. But after 5 minutes, do you know what the result is? They got 60% of the gold medal in the contest after 5 years. Would they change 1%? But they got really amazing results. I want to talk about today 1%. Do you know how much big the 1% is?
Yes.
What's the 1% of 100? 1. What's the 1% of 10,000? 100. Yeah. And what's the 1% of million? 10,000. What's the 1% of billion? 10 million. If you deal with the big numbers, 1% is not really small. It's a really big deal. So you can think, wow, 1% is not really small. It's really big. So today, and also I want to give you one more example. If you step backward, if you are degraded 1% day by day, if you don't study and you just hang out with your friend and you just play every day, your ability will be degraded, right? So if you don't study and if your ability will be degraded 1% day by day, what will happen? This will happen. 1 from 0.03. It will happen. But if you study every day and if you step forward and if you advance, 1 will be 37.78. It's amazing results, right? Amazing changes. I bring one graph. I made it. I know I just brought it from the book. But if you go backwards, it will be decreased. But if you advance, it seems not increase, but it will be go high suddenly. So it's the result. And also I want to give you one more example. Let's say there is an ice cube, and the temperature is -4 Celsius degree.
Yeah.
It's getting increased, -3, -2, -1. What will happen? No change, right? Until -1. But on the temperature of 0, what will happen? Melts, because minus is ice point and 0 is melting point of the ice cube. So at the temperature of 0, they will be totally melted. This is really tiny change, but it makes really amazing results. So the change is not results directly. It's not come out directly, but if you work on, and if you work on, and if you keep practicing, there will be changes. So I want to give you one more graph. Maybe this is what you think about your growth. I practice today, so I will grow up. Actually, it's not. It's the growth what you imagine. What's not your growth? It's our real growth. It seems not grow up. It looks just same, but it grows up. So here is a valley. What's this valley? There is a point that you have to break through. If you don't break through, you just go the same or decrease if you don't develop yourself. But if you break through and you have to keep on practicing, you'll grow amazingly a lot. Yeah, look at your TOEFL score. Can you compare like before and after? You've been like practice TOEFL for 2 months, right? How was before? Like 50, 60 or 40, 70, right? But now, really almost all of us got over like 80, 90, right? These amazing results. We have to keep on practicing. So we have to make a really small habits to make amazing results. So what? So you can ask, so what do we gotta do? What do we have to do? So what do you wanna say? I wanna give you, I don't know. Before that, I wanna define the habits. What the habit is. It's my thinking. I define the habit. What's the habit? It's like kind of just what we do every day, like small parts, right? But I got an idea from the word habit. Is a change is from a bit. Do you know a bit? A bit means of small things, right? But from the small things, there will be change. The change will come out. And we can make a lot of changes and a remarkable results. So I hope you don't forget this word. Habit is that change is from a bit. So you have to start from a bit. Don't imagine you can, like if you do a big thing, don't think that you can make a big things. You have to start from the bit. So I wanna give you one solution. So you can think, oh, what we gotta do? So what do we have to do? So I wanna give you one solution. Don't focus on the goal. There are 4 problems of just focusing on the goal. First, everyone has the same goal, right? Like for a sports player, even they are really not really good player or a really good player, they have a really same goal. They want to be the best. They want to be the first player in the world. Or for the students, or they're really good at studying, or those who are not really good, those who are really good at studying, they have the same goal. They want to be like perfect. They just want to get the perfect score on the same test, right? Everyone has the same goal. But what's the difference between the lower and the higher? They have the different process. They have different system. So high goal doesn't make you the best, but the system, the process to reach the goal makes you best. Don't forget, you have to set the goal, but don't focus on the goal. It's focused on the process itself. And also second, it's the setting the goal and achieving the goal is temporary. Just temporary change. Let's say you set the goal. Like you want to clean your room and you set the goal to clean your room. Then you just clean the room, right? Finish. It's just temporary change. What's the next step? So you have to make the system. You have to make the process. Like small things you have to, like, let's say just you clean or you arrange every day, or you arrange, you have to make the habit. Like arrange the table and you have to look around every day, like 5 times a day. With this kind of process, you have to make like these kind of systems. And third, there are really big problems. The goals limit your happiness. Say that we are studying the TOEFL, and some of you guys maybe finished TOEFL, but we are studying the TOEFL, right? But let's say we set the goal of 100, but you achieve, let's say, if you achieve this goal, we are really happy. We are really happy man. But if you don't achieve, you're really sad, right? You can think, oh, I'm really bad guy, I'm not really good. But if you achieve, oh, I'm really good, it doesn't define yourself. The score or the goals never define yourself. But you can think, oh, it defines myself. It defines my presence. So don't think like that. It's totally different. So setting the goal, you have to set the goal, but don't focus on the goal, because the goal limits your happiness. So don't forget the focus on the goal. Developments are really different. So goals, like you set the goals and you focus on the goal and you achieve, you go one step, right? But the long period of development are really different. So you have to focus on the long development. But your goal is here. You can go and finish. And then what's the next step? You don't know, right? You don't know the next step. But if you look at the process, you can go over and you can go every day, right? So you have to focus on the process itself, because the process is never stop. Just if you like your process, or if you focus on the process, you will keep in mind, oh, I have to focus on the process. So I have to do every day, right? Because you have the system. What's the system? The system is that we have to do every day. Like our cleaning, it's like all our parts in here, or the systems here, right? So we are doing the system every day. We never stop. So day by day, we grow up by the systems. We set the goals, like 400. Like, oh, I will make perfect drawer today. How about next? You have to set the system. Yeah? Arrange every day, like these kind of things. So you have to set the system so that you can develop every day, day by day. You have to focus on this. So today I want to make just open ending. I don't want to give you like one solution. I want to make it open ending. I just hope you to think about what kinds of habits do I have to make to develop for a long period of time. You have to set a goal. Like you can set the final goal, but don't focus on the final goal. I just keep on reminding. Just don't focus on the goal. Just focus on the process. As teacher once said, the process is important. You have to work on, keep practicing. It's really important, right? The process makes you develop. So I hope you guys today you have to set a habit to change a totally different life. So it's the author makes the book Atomic Habit. Atoms will make molecule, and the atom will make atomic bomb. So through our atomic habits, the small habits, it will make you totally different life in your life. So I hope you don't forget this one. Change is from a bit. Change is not from a big thing, but it's from a big. So it's all about my presentation.